Hello, dear Leo. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. This is your beginning to mid-October 2019 Divine Spread. So it's a love and general reading. Hope that everyone is very well. Thank you, Leo, for your patience. Today is actually the 3rd of October. I'm always running behind. Today, Pluto has just moved direct after so many months of being retrograde in Capricorn. Pluto is all about transformation, penetration, power. Pluto rules Scorpio, so Scorpio people, their ruler is moving direct. I don't know if you are dealing with a Scorpio, I don't know. Let's see what's going on for you. Your Karma Dharma position. Also, Mercury has just moved into Scorpio, so those communications, which is Mercury, will be very deep, very intimate. We are still in Libra season, and that's the house of partnerships. Okay, Venus is still in Libra, it's its home, so loving conversations, but we're getting to the bottom of what's been hidden. Leo, let's see what's going on. And we've got the Empress, which is beautiful. Venus, I just said. Here is Venus. Now, Venus rules Taurus as well as Libra. So I usually see the Empress as that. She is the mother. She's already given birth. So what you've been hoping, wishing, and waiting for to manifest, the blessings are here, Leo. She's holding the child already. Some of you may have just given birth literally to a child. Congratulations if that's the case. If not, this speaks of strong manifestation. That's what the Empress is. It's blessings, receiving love, nurturing, being in a tender relationship, either with a real mother, your mother, or you are the mother, being there for your child, for your offspring. Now, this in business is beautiful. It speaks of abundance, yeah? So let's take your spread, Leo. Don't forget, beginning till mid-October 2019, and I'm using the Botticelli Tarot. So, Leo, please, Spirit. Now, at the foundation for you, we have the Queen of Swords. Did I say Queen? You could be dealing with another female. Here we've got the King of Swords. It's strange that I said that. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. What is in the hidden position, what you don't know, is the Knight of Pentacles. Very, very slow moving Knight. In the recent past, Wheel of Fortune. As I said, some of you have already the indication of your luck having changed. This is Jupiter and Sagittarius energies. Jupiter is in Sag, so it's very strong. There's some sort of a completion. It's a 10. Let's see in the now position. Page of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's your highest ideal, your goal? Wow. 10 of Swords. In the area of career, the authorities, the burden is over. 10 of Swords. You've been through it. Another 10. That breaks down to the Ace. Okay, Ace of Swords is what's on your mind. That's the darkest before the dawn. Let's look at the action and advice. Wow, resurrection, judgment, Pluto. Beautiful. Pluto moving direct in Capricorn says that whatever restrictions, because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is also in Capricorn and the South Node is right there. Now, Saturn recently moved direct. Pluto has now moved direct. So any restrictions of Capricorn and Saturn with Pluto, Pluto is shedding the skin, bringing in the resurrection, the life. The life force is coming back. That second chance is here. You've had to go through a lot, though, I see. A lot. And because, you know, the Wheel of Fortune can also be legalities, okay, there is some sort of a completion that you've come to. Let's take the outcome for you. And you have the Death card, Pluto again. This is incredible. And I was talking about Scorpio, was I not, dear Leo? Now, it's funny that you are fixed energy and so is Scorpio. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, then Scorpio is another fixed sign. The energies may have been quite rigid, difficult. Let's see, though. It takes Pluto. Pluto and Saturn, you know, their strength is amazing. Now, they are malefic planets. They're hard. So, with these energies now having turned direct, I think that we've gone through the lessons and now we're going to reap the rewards of whatever dues we had to pay. And you've paid your dues. Let's see in the divine position for Leo, please, Spirit. And we have the Six of Cups. Wow, there's the child again. Wow, the soulmate energy. Now this speaks of children. It speaks of a past love, someone that you've known from a past lifetime, from your childhood. Could be from this life, could be from another life. Some of you could have a new child coming into your lives. Six of Cups is a card of balance. It's a card of equality, innocence. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And we've got the Ace of Wands. That is beautiful. So the light is coming on. The information will be known. Your desires are here. You're ready to take that wand and, you know, start something that you've been feeling very strongly about, something that you've really wanted to create. And Leo, you are the house of creativity. If this is something that you may be inspired even through love or through your passion, having gone through those changes, you have a new sense of life force, especially with the transformation card here. Now, what's at the bottom of that? We've got the Ace of Cups, two aces, dear Leo, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Now, I just did the Cancerian reading. A Scorpio was also there in the Cancerian reading, so you may want to watch that. And Cancer had three aces, the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. So if you are dealing with someone who's got strong Scorpio, whether they've got Cancer in their chart or whether you've got Cancer in your chart, you may want to go and watch that. Now here we've got the mother with a child again. This is uncanny. This is crazy. Okay, the mother has given birth to a child. Let's see what else we've got. We've got also the Seven of Swords here. Seven of Swords, even Cancer had the Seven of Swords. But as you can see here, it's different in the Botticelli. The swords have been put aside and there is a group effort here. So whatever secrets were withheld in the past, it's changing up right now. Changing, yeah. So it looks like there is a group effort. There is a brand new beginning, strong inspiration. Dear Leo, you may also be dealing with someone. We do have Scorpio here. I have said it already. We do have the air sign here, King of Swords, and he's in the foundation area. He's holding that Ace of Swords, which is also right there. So if this is someone that you've had trouble with in the past, if this is the person that you feel is your soulmate, then he's holding that Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is a new beginning. If this is someone that was quite cold, quite aloof, and not very open emotionally in the past, and again, it's not so much about the signs, but the traits that someone, you know, the archetype that someone takes on. Now, Leo, you do have Aquarius as your 7th house. If you are Leo rising, Aquarius is your 7th house of other people, partnerships, relationships. So you may have been dealing with someone all this time that was quite detached. That's what Aquarian energy is all about. So, now for some of you, of course, this could be your energy where you have been quite cold in the distant past. Why? Because in relationships, you could be detached. One minute you're there and the next you're not. If it doesn't, if it's not something that, because if we're talking about Aquarius, the ruling planet of Aquarius, Uranus, is in Taurus. So it's all about our values, and relationships are on the forefront right now. You may have been feeling quite detached, but I do feel that this is someone else, mainly for most of you, that you have been dealing with. Now, we've got in the hidden position, Knight of Pentacles, very slow and steady movement forward. Again, this is Earth, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Virgo is usually the Knight of Pentacles for me. Some of you may be cuspers, Virgo, Leo cuspers. As I said, 10s are always about completions. This is the blessing. The wheel has turned in your favor, and you've started to see slowly that something is being on offer for you. Page of Pentacles is a message, a stable message, something that provides longevity, financial gains, but it's still at the beginning stage. Now, pages bring in messages that bring changes as well. Whatever is on offer here, it's bringing you a successful new beginning. The hardships are over, and the chance is right here, because your angels are calling. They're calling for you to take that breath, wake up. This is an epiphany. This is a strong calling that you need to answer to. And this is strong change for you. A lot of change. Let's take more cards. Dear Leo, let's take Amira's Love Oracle and see what's happening in your love life. A bit more information, please, Spirit. Archangel Michael for Leo. What does Leo need to know beginning till mid-October? Or there roughly. Let's take Leo. And we have dating, which is like the Two of Cups. This is some sort of a coming together, having that meeting, that conversation. For those of you that are single, this could be a new relationship. Some could be your partner or yourselves share children. Not share children, sorry. You may have a child each. But I feel here with a child, this is a blessing that is handed to you. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's a literal child, but it is something that is born at this time. And you know, the time of Libra is ruled by Venus, and Venus is all about harmony. So you could be finding harmony. We do have 2 cups, which is a balance and a harmonious relationship here. And even, as I said, communication. You've grown spiritually. Some of you may have met your spiritual counterpart, your twin flame, someone who maybe you have communicated with through, you know, telepathically, through your thoughts, you know, through those waves that suddenly you think of your beloved and the phone rings, or the message comes through, or the song plays on the radio, your song, the song that reminds you of him or her. Let's take another card. And we've got destiny. Yes, it is. You're on the path of destiny right now. And I feel that destiny to me rings of the north and south nodes. Okay, and the North Node being in Cancer would be in your 12th house, which is the house of what you can't see, what you don't know. And your 6th house of daily routine, your health, your work, that's where the transformation is happening. So your day-to-day is changing. It's being transformed. Okay, so let's see what's at the bottom. And we've got the young female. So she looks like someone who is, she's got strong self-worth. She's quite modern. She's quite free-spirited, but she's very, very passionate. Look at the red hair, reddy, gingery hair. She's got an attitude, and I like that, Leo, for you. I feel that this is your energy. Now, let's take some more cards. And what I'd like to look at, first of all, is the Black Moon Astrology cards to see what else is affecting you with the transits, with the planets, astrologically, energetically. What else do we need to know about Leo, please, Spirit? Leo for beginning to mid-October. And we have Saturn Return and Age. Wow. Saturn Return and Age. So this is like, when we get to the Saturn Return, because our Saturn Return is at the age of 28, 29, roughly, and then another 28, 29 years, 56, 57. Others of you will be at the age of just under 30, and others of you may be just under 60. So this is strong lessons, Saturnian lessons, but don't forget that with Saturn comes the hard work, but also the rewards. And Saturn also brings longevity, stability. It's very earthy energy, so it materializes things. So if you've gone through lessons, which I see you have, it's time to reap the rewards. That's what I get from this. But also you may be dealing with someone who is quite stern, quite the Saturnian energy. And could this be a boss? Yes, this could be a father, someone who is elderly, someone who is quite stern, very knowledgeable. This could be someone who is advising you. Let's see. We do have a lot of green. Green is all about growth as well. And green does show me earth. Earth is very material, right? Look at the similarities here. Yeah? Okay, let's take now, I'd like to take some more tarot cards for you. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords, the High Priestess, and the High Priestess, wow, is all about secrets. Wow, Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles could be work. You could be, because we've got the Empress, which is also a number 3. Business could be really good at this time. You're reaping the rewards. You're being offered something new, a new blessing, because you've done that work. Let's take 2 cards on the Empress, which is your Karma Dharma position. And for Leo, please, Spirit, what is this Empress? For some of you, you know, as I said, the Empress is a mother. And what I see with the Ace of Cups, again, we've got the mother here. So some of you may be mothers, as I said. Others of you could be expecting. Now, she is holding the child here. Others of you may need some time before you give birth, but something is going to make you very happy indeed. Let's take. We've got the Four of Wands, and this can speak of celebration, stability, security, some sort of a housewarming. You know, this is beautiful energy. This could mean a marriage. This could mean securing something that's going to pay, something that's going to give you the rewards, tangible, physical rewards. Let's take another card. And we've got the Five of Pentacles. So, very interesting. Let's take another card after that Five of Pentacles, because with fives are in imbalance and they do speak of change. So with the Five of Pentacles, I see it as a blessing that you don't know about yet, and that could have to do with the North Node in your 12th house. You can't see the blessings, but they're happening, and depending on what transits are happening, in some ways it could be illuminated to some of you, depending on your own personal chart, that something is changing here. You go from the 5, and we'll see where you're going to go, from the 5 to the 8, so it's still asking for a little bit more work, okay? If you've had financial trouble in relation to your home, your stability, it's, the Empress here is promising you that if you are patient, because everyone is born on a different day, different hour, different minute. Not everyone's, this is not the exact reading for everyone, but if it resonates with a lot of you, just take what resonates, and if these are messages that portray to you. But I feel that going from the 5, remember you had the 3 of Pentacles here, 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's asking for you to work a little bit more. Why? Because if we add that 3 of Pentacles, which is right here, and this is speaking of the past, right? It's in a past position. 3 of Pentacles speaks of being noticed for your talents, right? Maybe you were noticed, but you were hoping for more money, which was not coming in. And it's asking for you to just put in a little bit more work to get to the 8. The transformation is happening, and Pluto is very slow moving. So give it a little bit of time and keep the faith. Let's look at this King of Swords. Now I feel that maybe work is, or anything to do with security and money, is probably why this King of Swords could have been detached in a way here, because we've got the 10 swords up there, which again is in the position of career. Let's look at the King of Swords. And we've got the Emperor, so Saturnian. Absolutely, like restrictions here. Here we've got Aries, Taurus. The Emperor is Aries, Taurus, but because he is Saturnian, Saturn rules Aquarius and Capricorn. So the Emperor is someone who does not go for his own desires. He's driven by his desires, but what is number one is his responsibilities. And look at this, Leo. This could be just the energy, or this is the energy that your partner is taking on. Or, and again, for others of you, because there are many, many layers in the tarot, this is the same energy. If this is an energy, you've gone through the test, or this King of Swords has put you through the test. Now, the Emperor is a father usually. He's gone through those lessons. That's why he's the Emperor, and he's sitting on the throne. But he's number 4, he's all about stability. Now, let's take a tarot card on this Knight of Pentacles in the hidden position, which is very, very slow moving. And we've got the 6 of Swords. So whatever troubles you've been in, you're going to be moving away from them. Now, the Knight of Pentacles knows his way, his path forward. Maybe because he's very slow, he's very driven by his values. That's probably why with the Six of Swords, he's been in a sense of turmoil, difficult waters, but now he's coming away from that. He's moving into calmer, more serene waters. So maybe the pace will pick up, Leo. Now, because I see the Knight of Pentacles as Virgo energy, Virgo can also be portrayed with the Six of Swords. And why do I mention Virgo? Because Virgo is all about the details, right? The details sometimes can keep you in a rut, can hold you back, okay? Because the energy of Virgo, as I said, the Knight of Pentacles could be your energy, but you are the energies of Virgo are coming up here. Very meticulous, very, slow in movement, looking at those finer details. Let's take the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Fool. Aries energy again, the seed that has the potential to grow. The Fool is starting a new cycle, going for what you desire. Aries is a fire sign. Aries is the warrior. Okay, so starting a brand new cycle, just leaving all your troubles behind and going on that adventure. Let's look at that Page of Pentacles in the now position, and we've got the Sun. So the message that's coming through holds a lot of promise, clarity, warmth, vitality. It's going to give you energy. The Sun is true love, and we've got Leo here. Leo is the heart. It's the children. It's the risk-taking. Leo, take the risk. Send that message. You never know what comes of it. Take that risk. Leo is all about gambling. The house of Leo is the house of flirtation. Now the Sun is hope. It's healing. It's warmth. Let's take that Ten of Swords. And we've got the Five of Cups. Yeah. So obviously some of you are still in a mourning stage, crying over the past and over what you've lost from the past, because we've all had to shed something from our lives to make the space for what is new. Now I'm going to say that because the Five of Cups is on top of the Ten of Swords, and we do have the King of Swords here, this could be like a celebration gone sour from the past. So maybe this was a breakup. Let's look at that Judgment calling. High Priestess. High Priestess is a very spiritual card. She's the moon goddess. And we've just recently had a full moon 2 weeks ago in Pisces, because she's the axis Pisces and Virgo. And now about 4 days ago, 3-4 days ago, we had a new moon in Libra. So this is new beginnings. New beginnings in relationships. Trust your intuition. With Mercury moving into Scorpio, the information that was hidden will be known. You will see why something had to change. There was a period of death because the transformation had to happen. Things had to be put in place. Let's take another card. We've got the Ace of Wands again. Okay, so this speaks of sexual desires of wanting to move something, wanting to begin something, wanting to create something that you've probably been holding back on and not telling people about. I feel that some of you are coming out and speaking your mind. You're being very open about things that were withheld, or you may be dealing with someone who was holding information from you. Maybe for those of you that are single, you could have been dealing with someone that was just very cold, was not showing their passion. And now they've seen life in a different light. Let's take the Death card. And we've got the Hermit, which is Virgo, looking for the answers. It's, you know, the card of Death and Scorpio is very intimate. It's the house of Scorpio is the house of commitment. Someone is looking, doing their homework. Remember what I said about the Virgo energy, doing their homework and going through that transformation. They're seeing the light. The Hermit is holding up the light. He is connected to the divine. Now the Hermit is very spiritual, as is the High Priestess. And you've got the High Priestess twice. So this is about spiritual growth here. Obviously, Hermit again could be finding that information, having done the work of Virgo, and Virgo is also the house of health. So some of you may have had some health problem, and you've got a fantastic physician, a specialist who is looking into your health. Okay, so there is resurrection here. So it's as though you're beginning a new chapter. A lot of change here. Again, in the divine position, 6 of Cups. 6 Cups. What else does Spirit need Leo to know in relation to the soulmate card? And we have the Queen of Wands. Leo, this is you, of course. You are going for your passions. You are the leader. You're taking the lead. Luck is on your side. You've got that black cat, yeah. You're very charismatic, very sexual, very magnetic for others at this time. So there is passion and there is emotions here as well. Let's take another card. We've got the Empress. Wow. Leo, this is beautiful. The Empress, twice. Of course, this is you. For others of you, this could be your mother. But if you were once upon a time, in another lifetime, the Queen of Wands, now you've turned into the Empress. And, oh wow, there's your Emperor. There is your Emperor. And he's been through a lot. And maybe he's put you through many, many tests. Let's take some Sibillas. But it's destined. It's all a maturation process. You've proven yourself. Let's take the Empress. We have Allegrezza al Cuore. It's the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups, so merriment and happiness. We have the Artista, which is the discovery. There is some sort of information coming through. Now, the Artista does speak Aquarian energy. It's the crazy scientist. And Aquarius is the genius. It's the 7 of Cups, so anything that was not clear will be clear. And the Artista could also be a doctor, just like the Hermit. He's finding the information he's looking for. And here we've got the Doctor. Well, this is crazy. And it's a number 13. We've got Scorpio again here. This is healing. Leo, I'm over the moon for you. I'm so ecstatic, so happy for you. What I'd like to take now, I want to look at this, your partner, the King of Swords, and the Emperor, which is the same person. We have Ammalato, 4 of Swords. He's taking time out. And this could be someone that is psychologically very down. He or she have gone through many lessons, a lot of psychological issues because of hardships, yes, and that's where he gets the position of being the Emperor. Let's take another card. We've got La Reunion, and this is the Eight of Wands. The messages are coming through. The reunion is here. This is someone that you've been dealing with. Others of you from a past lifetime. Others of you could have a relationship with this person for years. He's actually had to go. He's had to become the Emperor. And you've had to become the Empress. But it's here, Leo, and I'm getting the goosebumps. Remember the Empress here. I can't pick her up. Remember the Empress here. She's holding the child, the newborn. Okay, the gift is here. The gift of manifestation, abundance, love. I'm going to put it somewhere under here. There she is, back in her place. So you've gone through a lot. You've gone through those tests. And let's take another card. Wow. And this is Saturnian. Saturn was the restrictive energy. You've put in the work. This is Capricorn. And this is the Nine of Swords. This King of Swords is holding the 10th sword. Yeah. It's like the sword of King Arthur. Right? He's holding that sword. Let's take one more card. Just after Saturn and after those shackles come off, what comes in? Leo, I don't think I need to take any more cards for you. This is the soulmate connection card, Himeno, Ace of Wands. The spiritual connection, the telepathic communication, the commitment. He's giving her a ring. I think that's it for the Sibillas because we've got the answers we wanted. What I'd like to see is the Ace of Wands. Oh, right. Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Swords, intelligence, secrets are coming to light. You've been intelligent. You have not been speaking to a lot of people about what you're up to, Leo. You are manifesting. Let's take that Ace of Wands and see the general energy for Leo, please, Spirit. And we have the Four of Pentacles. I'm going to take a couple more cards. Four of Pentacles for me is the energy of Taurus. Someone is holding on to their values. This is a number 4, speaks of home stability. Some of you have been working hard on manifesting what you love, what brings you security, and what brings you stability. And again, another 4. Yeah, these are the energies that it's been very restrictive. It was not the time to get that stability, to find the security until the transformation happened, right? There's the Star and there's Aquarius. Now, this is your dream come true. This is, again, communication, social media. It's a card of truth, it's a card of healing, and it's a card of hope. So don't give up, Leo. Don't give up. And you know what the funny thing is? I remember that the messages for Capricorn were don't give up, Cappy. So that phrase just came out of my mouth. Now, what is strange is that Aquarius and Capricorn, as I said, were both ruled by Saturn. So you did have the card of Capricorn here. You've got Saturn all over your reading, so I don't know how that talks to you. Please, if it does talk to you and you need to go and watch Capricorn's reading or Aquarius, please do so. What I'd like to do is I'd like to take one card on the Saturn Return. One card on the Saturn Return, just to see what that's all about. And the funny thing is it's that it's a number 50, and 50 is a 5, which is the card of the Hierophant. And the Hierophant can be restrictive. It's Taurian energy again. Taurus is where Uranus is, our values. it's commitments, it's doing things in the religious way, the right way, and it's also a card of holding on to the faith. Let's take a card for the Saturn return and age. 7 of Pentacles, which says it's all about timing. Saturn is the timekeeper, the keeper of karma as well. 7 of Pentacles, waiting on the return. 7s are all about the divine. Therefore, it's time to hold on a bit. Saturn is moving direct. Pluto has just turned direct. Let's see what else. 9 of Wands. You're holding on. You're holding on. You've been through a lot. Yes. And here we've got the Hierophant. Okay, so we stop there. I think I've taken enough cards. Some of you may be dealing with strong Taurus. Taurus is very prominent in your reading, dear Leo. Sun, Moon, or Rising, of course. Now I'd like to take a Moonology Oracle card by Yasmin Boland, and let's see how the moon energies are affecting you at this time. What can the moon tell us for you, dear Leo? Oh, Leo, please, Spirit. Leo, beginning to mid-October. What does Leo need to know? Can we give Leo a time frame at all with these cards, please, Spirit? Let's see. And we have surrender to the divine, full moon. Okay, so it doesn't say which full moon, but it does say surrender to the divine. Let the divine do what is necessary. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. And we've got the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Wow. Leo, now full moon in Gemini is at the time of Sagittarius. Yep. At the time of Sagittarius. So roughly November we're talking about for many of you. The answers you need are coming. Now, I'd also like to take an angel answer. I'd like you to ask a question and see if Spirit cannot answer it for you, please, Leo. So, please, Spirit, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Jophiel, can you please answer the question for Leo for what they may be asking as well as you can? Leo, beginning till mid-October, what do they need to know? Archangel Michael. Thank you. And we have look for a sign. Okay, look for a sign. Let's see what the book says. So keep your eyes open, dear Leo. Pay attention to signs and synchronicities. Your angels have a very special and specific answer to your question. You can expect to see signs right away that will have deep meaning to you. Many people see white feathers to indicate that their angels are with them, or they may smell scents from their childhood that they connect with a family member. Signs require focused attention, so be awake to the possibilities. Don't mistake synchronistic events for mere coincidences at this time. They are a message especially designed for you. Beautiful. Now I'd like to take an answer. Let's take a couple of my handwritten cards. Let's see what this King of Swords has got to say to you, and I will take a card on your energy as well, because, well, the Empress or the Queen of Wands, because as you know, you could be, let's say, the male watching this, and you are the King of Swords. We can flip the reading around. So let's see what this King of Swords says. Now, this may not resonate for all of you. Even if the reading does, these cards may not. So let's take the King of Swords. And he says, please forget me. It was a mistake. Nine of Swords. Remember the Four of Swords here. Low morale. I feel that this probably, and the Four of Swords is taking time out. This could be a message that this King of Swords had told you at some point. It was a mistake, he said. Let's take another card, because this is too much mental anguish here, too many worries. Let's take one more. And we've got the Nine of Pentacles. One day we may meet again somewhere in time. Nine of Pentacles, again, is Virgo energy. 2 9s are 18. Nines are almost, you're at the end. But also the 18 is it's the moon. And the moon does speak of Piscean energy, or it's Cancer, the house, the home, the mother, and the security, stability. So let's take on the Empress and let's see what she's got to say. You've also got the Nine of Wands there. Nines are always, you know, something that is ready to come in. So let's see what the Empress has got to say. We've got, you were cold, distant to me. I needed more passion. Two of Wands. Two of Wands. She is ready to walk through that new doorway, but she felt cold from the King of Swords. He's the King of Swords, right? And she needed more passion. And here we've got, I have never loved like this before. Six of Wands. Six of Wands. I have never loved like this before. And we've got the 2 and the 6, 8 of Wands. The messages are coming through from the Empress. Okay? I'd like to take one more on this King of Swords. And we have, don't ever think that I don't love you and that I forgot you. I will always be here for you with open arms. 3 of Wands. 18, 21. 21 is the world. So it looks like a chapter has closed, a new chapter has opened. Okay, so, dear Leo, I think I will leave it at that. As I said, these messages may not resonate for everyone. Please remember to watch your sun, moon, and rising signs. If this is not your reading this time, it could be next time. So don't give up on getting messages. There are many messages that come through all these readings. Thank you again for spending the time for me, for sharing, liking, subscribing, and all the usual stuff. I will catch up with you very soon. Sending you lots of love, lots of blessings. Bye-bye.